that everybody is excited for today's lesson. Today for English, we are going to do a morning message. We're going to do some sight word practice, and then we're going to work on our L and our N family blends. We're going to keep practicing that blending. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start today's lesson with the morning message as usual, so make sure you repeat after me as I write the message. Good afternoon, class, comma. How do we know it is spring? Question mark. I'm going to make a list, so I'm going to use numbers. Number 1, birds come back, period. Number 2, birds build nests, period. Number 3, buds bloom, like flower buds, period. And number 4, bees buzz, period. Love, comma, Miss, period, Hancock. Great. I'm going to go ahead and read it one more time, so make sure that you read along with me. Good afternoon, class, comma. How do we know it is spring? Question mark. Number 1, birds come back, period. Number 2, birds build nests, period. Number 3, buds bloom, period. Number 4, bees buzz, period. Love, comma, Miss, period, Hancock. So these are just a list of some different signs of spring. So we can know it's spring when we see the birds coming back, when we see birds building their nests, when we see flower buds blooming, and when we see bees buzzing around. Those are all signs of spring. Let's go ahead and find a few letters in our morning message. I think first we should find the letter B. The letter B in our morning message. What sound does the letter B make? B, 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 B. Good. B makes the sound B. So when I'm on the letter B with my dot, make sure you say stop and I'll circle it. We're going to go from top to bottom, left to right, because that's how we read. Next line. Next line. Here's a B. Is this an uppercase B or a lowercase b? It's an uppercase B. Good. Oh, and don't get tricked. This is a D, not a B. Here's a B. Is this an uppercase B or a lowercase b? This is a lowercase b. Good. Here's another B, an uppercase B. A lowercase b. Here's an uppercase B. Another lowercase b. Next line. Another uppercase B. A lowercase b. And on to our last line. Let's see. It looks like that's all of our B's. Now let's count how many B's are in our morning message. Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 B's. Here's an uppercase B. Here's a lowercase b. 8 B's in our morning message. Great. Now let's pick another color. Let's do this pretty blue. Okay, now that we found B, sometimes people get B and D tricked. Sometimes people confuse the letter B and the letter D. So now I want us to practice finding the letter D. The letter D. What sound does the letter D make? Duh, 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 duh. Good. D makes the sound duh. Let's find the letter D in our morning message. Here's a D. Here's another D. Is that a lowercase or an uppercase D? Good, it's a lowercase d. Next line. Here's another D. Next line. Here's another lowercase d. Here's a lowercase d. Here's a lowercase d. And that seems to be all of them. So let's count how many D's are in our morning message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 D's. Here's an uppercase D. Here's a lowercase d. 6 D's in our morning message. Awesome work, everybody. Now we're going to do our sight word practice for today. I'm going to read the word, I'll spell it, and then I'll read it again. Make sure you read and spell along with me. Jump. J-U-M-P. Jump. Little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Little. Look. L-O-O-K. Look. Make. M-A-K-E. Make. Me. M-E. Me. My. M-Y. My. Not. N-O-T. Not. One. O-N-E. One. Play. P-L-A-Y. Y. Play. Red. R-E-D. Red. Now we'll go back to the beginning and read the words one more time. Make sure you repeat after me. Jump. Little. Look. Make. Me. My. Not. One. Play. Red. Now you're all done with your sight word practice. We worked on some blends, and today we're going to work on L family blends and N family blends. Remember, blending is just putting together letter sounds or sounds to make a word. First, we're going to start with our L family blends. Our L family blends. And then we're going to read some words that have that L family blend in them. Make sure you repeat after me so you can practice your blending. Blah, blah, fla, fla, pla, pla, cla, cla, gla, gla, sla, sla, blah, blah, block, block, cla, cla, cloud, cloud, fla, fla, flower, flower, gla, gla, glass, glass, pla, pla, plane, plane, sla, sla, slide, slide. This is a blah, blah, block. This is a cla, cla, cloud. This is a fla, fla, flower. This is a gla, gla, glass. This is a pla, pla, plane. This is a sla, sla, slide. Great. Let's practice those L blends one more time. Blah, blah, fla, fla, pla, pla, cla, cla, gla, gla, sla, sla. Awesome. Now let's move to our N family blends. We only have 4 N family blends for today. We're going to practice saying them and then read some words with the N family blends in them. We have nd, nd. Here, let me get my highlighter so you can see. We have nd, nd, nk, nk, ng, ng, and nt, nt. Nd, nd, wand, wand. Ng, ring, ring. Nk, nk, sink, sink. Nt, nt, paint, paint. This is a wand. This is a ring. This is a sink. This is paint. Let's practice those N family blends just one more time. K, g, nt. Great job working on your blends today. I hope everyone enjoyed today's lesson. After this lesson, I have a few things I want you to do. I have the sight word flashcards that we use to practice our sight words posted. So go ahead and practice some more of those sight words so you can get ready to read. And then I also have a link to a game with sight word bingo. So it's a fun game where it reads a sight word to you and you have to listen and try and identify the sight word. So that both of those are great tools to keep practicing with your sight words. Everyone have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you all for our check-in live on Google Meet tomorrow. Bye!